So actually, I do have no idea what I'm doing. It's box. What's today? Today's 27th, so it's on Boxing Day. It's the day after Boxing Day, and I just thought it would be fun to go live on YouTube and try to make a video. I guess like I mean vibe coding. I think it's the early days, and I'm just doing some vibe coding, working on some side project, and I mean I was like it might be cool to have people that might be watching. I guess so. Um, Now I'm just gonna first try to figure out how to see if anybody's watching or even if the live streaming is happening. And then I guess I'll see. Oh, let's see. It does seem to be live streaming, I guess. Yeah, I think it is live streaming, but uh, yeah. So I think that is happening, but let me just check to make sure that let's see. It does seem to be live streaming, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're live. Like I said, first, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I'm just going to be um, sharing my screen. I'm currently working on some side project and just sharing my process without I work on some of the side projects. So I know nobody's watching currently because this was so unplanned, but oh, someone else liked, so I'm guessing some random person is watching. Maybe I can add something to the description to be like if you're watching, drop a comment or maybe a pin chat. I don't know how those things happen. Okay. I think ultimately I'm still just trying to figure this out. It's like I said, it's really my first time doing this. So to be honest, I have no idea what I'm doing, I would say. But welcome and hope you enjoy seeing me vibe coding. Um, and yeah, I'm probably going to update the I can actually see number of people that are watching right here, which is very fun. So okay, that is good. Uh, yeah, technically I should have had a thumbnail, I guess, but I have no idea. So I guess just to go through the process, the first thing that I'm going to do is update this description of this whole thing that we're doing and also probably generate a thumbnail for that. So I'm going to go to Gemini like I always do. And I am going to be like, I'm probably shouldn't be sharing this, but let's say generate a description for uh, my YouTube live stream. And then I can add more context. I'm currently live streaming myself vibe coding. And I need a description and a say a thumbnail, right? Right. So yeah, so let's start with that as we're going, and then we see how we go from there. So one person is watching. Drop a comment if you're watching. I'm also, like I said, I'm also just trying to figure this out. So I have really no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so apparently I see the comment here. So I actually don't have to switch uh, between platforms, which is very cool, I think. So I think that's very nice. welcome, welcome again. So the first thing that I'm doing is to trying to like generate a caption, right? So this is exciting. Vibe coding streams. Okay, okay. Let's see. So this is not late night. I'm currently working on that. No talking. I mean, obviously, I'm talking. Okay, yeah, I think this is cool. Like having vibe coding and like co-working sessions. So I think this is also just like if you're working on a project or something, that could be fun. So that is the first thing that we'll do. Um, Long coding session, working on that. The vibe coding is relaxed. Okay, yeah, I think that looks cool for now. I would say, nothing too fancy. Yeah, saying down to working on some side projects. Uh, I mean, obviously, everybody knows that this is generated by ChatGPT, but yeah, I think that makes sense. Uh, fair, good stuff. So that's good. I think to be. Wait, who else is watching? Oh, what is this? I'm not sure what this is. Is this? I think this is supposed to be the people that are watching me. So, and that is only myself, I guess. Um, but yeah. So, let us see. Let's generate a thumbnail, right? Let's see. Let's see what it's gonna generate in terms of thumbnails. But I'm betting that should be cool. All right. Well, let's see. But I think the first thing that I'm going to do is so I have this thing that I'm supposed to do, which is to uh, add, technically, is to add a pitch a topic button to this platform that I work on. And I think for the most part, this is cool. This is like cool the way it is. But for the watch now, like for on the home page, I think I need to adjust that. So that is the first thing that I'm going to like work on, just to like get chill, just like get into the mode of doing things, right? Then after that, I will then continue to work on the current one that I'm really supposed to be working on, right? So, yeah, so I think that's where we're going for now. Um, I'm just gonna. I told my friend that I was gonna live stream, so I am just going to send that to him. Testing things. Uh, okay. Uh, awesome. All right. So what do I need to do now? I think that I then need to come here, and then so it's streaming there. Can I actually stream to? Yeah, I don't think I can stream to TikTok. I was trying to see if I can stream to TikTok, but I think I have to like apply for something. So I don't think that I can stream to TikTok, right? What is going on? Oh, is it actually streaming to TikTok? That would be so nice. If it's streaming to TikTok. Yeah, I doubt that it's streaming to TikTok. Um, Update titles. Just to have. I say. Eh, yeah, I need to pay, which I don't even know how this is gonna go. So obviously, I'm not gonna pay. Um, But yeah, I can only see that it's streaming to YouTube. I at least that is what is happening. Not sure. It's yeah. I think I needed to like apply for something to be able to stream to TikTok. So I don't think it's streaming to TikTok for sure. But yeah. So I think that's the first thing to like do. So let's refresh. Okay. So that is obviously doing something that is updated on my account. Let me see. Can I switch account? I'm trying to see. Okay, switch account. Let me switch to something different because why not? And then it's saying two people watching, but I have no idea who the two people are. Uh, just to like monitor things, right? So yeah, I think that is that working, and yeah, I think I can just get started on really what I'm here to do. So the first thing that I'm just gonna do is like work on this landing page for the most part, right? So I think this pitch the topic is working as expected, and it opens the form. I mean, this is a placeholder form. I don't really think this is the form that I want to have for this to open. So I need to obviously update the form for sure. So uh, let me hide. I need to hide this, right? There's something showing about like that, but I don't know. So I think what I have here is that I have the constant, and I think what I wanted to do for this is to I have the where's the pitch? Yeah, this is topic recommendation URL. This just fills in like that, which is not necessarily what I want, right? This also doesn't really have a backend. So I'm currently using Asana to get form intake. So I hope hopefully there's nothing to really uh do hopefully there's really nothing to hide here. Uh but yeah, I have that. uh I think what I want to do is casting. Right. Hopefully, I'm not doxing people and sharing information that I'm not supposed to be sharing. But so what I really want to do for this is uh, customize, create a new form. I want to create a new form just to get that. And let me just say, let's see, recommend a topic for for frame media. Uh, yeah, I think I can always update this form later for the most part. So what I just need to have is like be like recommend. So this is gonna be a text. I'm thinking this should be like a like something more extensive, like in case people want to like describe. Uh, oh, I'm actually on. I think someone just sent me a message, so it might be that I am actually live streaming, which is gonna be very funny, because I wasn't sure if I was live streaming to TikTok, right? Oh, geez, yeah, my okay, that's good. Like I wasn't sure if I was live on TikTok because I needed to like apply for something, right? Thank you, Tactical Kaba, for watching. This is my first time of doing this. Don't judge me. Uh, so I wasn't sure if it was like live streaming to TikTok directly or not. But I, the whole goal of this is I'm working on some side project, and I just thought to like live stream. I'm not even sure what the layout is gonna be like on TikTok. So I have no idea. This is my first time. I have no idea what I'm doing. Uh, I was expecting that I was gonna see like something on top to show to see myself. I guess maybe I should switch to another account. I think maybe that would be better. That way I can really see because I like to see what I look like. I guess is the thing. So let's go there, and then um oh yeah, now I see. Oh, okay, 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 okay. That makes. I mean that layout isn't too bad. I would say. Yeah, that layout isn't too bad. So, yeah, I think this is okay, and I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna have to get used to like all of this. Will like, oh, drop a comment or do all of those things, but like, or like drop. I really for now today. Don't judge me. I'm just trying to. This is my first time streaming, and basically what I'm trying to do is I'm live coding some side project that I'm working on, and if you're also working on a project or something, you can let me know what you think in the chat, or I don't know how live streamers do this. But basically, what I'm working on currently now is, so I have this show that I'm shooting, and we have a page where we do a casting just to give a voiceover over that, and I want to add a new thing to the site, which basically allows people to like pitch topics. You don't necessarily need to want to apply for the show. You can like pitch a topic, right? And I I've added this button, right? So the button is added, but the link is going to another form. So I'm trying to create a form so that I can do that. So what I'm going to do is just like create this random form. I will fill in that in later because that's really not the whole point of this. uh Copy that and then publish the form, and then copy the link so that when I get here I can just like update that form, I guess. Yeah, so I'm using anti-gravity to write code because it's Gemini. I have Google Plus, like I have like access to like the pro model, so technically I don't have to like pay. I also have like Cursor, which is connected to my OpenAI account, which also means like I can use Codex to like vibe code. So usually it depends on my mood. Sometimes I use Codex to vibe code. Sometimes I use anti-gravity, but currently I use anti-gravity, which is the one by Google, right? So drop something in the chat if you're watching this. I think like more people are watching that. So drop something in the chat. Thanks for joining in. At least that's what people say. But yeah, so I'm just gonna like continue coding right now, and whatever you want to say you can like drop in the comment. So I think this works. I'm going to update the form a little bit later, but I think for now we have that form leading to that. The problem though is that this is a little bit large, so usually something that I would do is like maybe like go here and be like this is basically vibe coding for the pitch button. Right, so this is filling the width of the container, which is not what I want. And sometimes I would just like take a screenshot of that and like attach the screenshot. So I think I might be shaking because I'm very anxious. But all right, so we'll see what that. I mean, this might just be as simple as like updating the container and making sure that the width of the container is like small, I guess. But while that is, I guess when I vibe code, I also try to like think because it's good to like know what to expect. I guess. So um, and this creates an implementation plan and just like uh, does that, right? So I guess this container is what I could like. Okay, I think it actually has adjusted it, which is nice, right? So it has adjusted this. I want to make sure that this is also well. So yeah, just with the prompt that is done, and that is also doing what it's supposed to do. And if I do it opening the right form, I want to also check on mobile to make sure that it's working as expected. So I would go to that's the iPhone 12 Pro, and then yeah, I see picture topic. So this is working as expected. Um, yeah, I could run. What is that? Like to use the browser. Please don't use the browser. I think for now I could run lint to make sure that things are working as expected, like, and there's like no linting errors, which is okay. So I can say the changes and push the code, right? So this is just gonna write a commit message, which sometimes I also just don't want to think about, to be honest, right? So that is uh just currently working, but I know I'm not supposed to be showing this tab, right? But like, I didn't know if someone has dropped a comment, so no comment yet. But yeah, so that's just waiting for that to. Also, I should probably like zoom in on this because if you are watching it on like mobile or something, they will not be able to see. Because usually my font is very, 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 very small when I'm coding. So yeah, that is working. That is probably taking long. I mean, I need to deny this for that to work. So I guess that works. So git add that blah blah blah. Yeah. So I think that is basically that. That does the changes, and then it pushes the changes. But I think there are like more changes. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, I just did not want to. I did not only want to have that, so I'm not sure what it was doing. Yeah. Oh, geez, did I just do that? Please. That was a mistake. So thank you for joining. I see that like one or two people are like trickling in, which is nice. So um, it's a holiday. I'm currently working from home and I'm just working on some side project, just like vibe coding something. So I think, uh, and this was just supposed to be my warm up, I would say. And I think that is all done and pushed. And I really am done with that. This was supposed to be a task that I should have completed. So that is done. And I'm just going to move to like the other thing that I'm working on, right? So let me go and show you what I'm working on. So this is, I'm going to open the landing page. So this is what I'm working on. This is a side project that I'm working on. It's supposed to like allow uh, founders and talent to connect and get paid by equity. Usually, like when people have an idea and they want to build a startup, like they probably don't have all the capital to like build. I should be looking at the camera. They probably don't have all the capital to like build anything, right? So this is to help those people connect, and also like you might be willing to like work on a project idea or like a startup idea, but you don't want to quit your 9 to 5 job, but you still want to like, because you never know what startup is going to make it. So this allows people to like work together and get paid by equity. I guess people already do that on the side, but I was just like, oh, there are probably already platforms that do this, but I'm like, it'd be nice to have that. And there are a couple of things that like that can protect your startup instead of having like dead equity and making your startup not attractive to founders. So that is what I'm currently working on. I have the landing page done. So initially, what I had done was to have the landing page separate from the application itself. Right, this is like the deployed version, I guess, and you can actually go right now and sign up. Some part I started working on this yesterday, which if I remember my password, right? So this is already working, but what I want to do now is to put everything together. Because I had the landing page and the application itself separate, and now I'm thinking like, why do I have that separate? It would be nice like have both of them together, right? So, what I'm going to do first is, um, I mean, this is a publishable default key. You could see this inside of the browser, I guess is a thing, but uh, I'm not sure if you should be seeing that, but like technically, you could see this in the browser currently. That's the way Superbase is working now, such that some of those keys are available, but it has like row level RLS policies, meaning you can't just like change anything. So in case you're like already, in case you're about to get into the comment and be like, oh, you're showing your env keys, like this is something you could see in the browser. It's okay. Yeah, so nothing. If there was more keys, I wasn't going to show it, but anyways, so what I want to do now is to first like update this index page for, so this is the application, but currently now it's just showing the login page. It's just showing the login. So what I want to do is update that to be uh the landing page that I have. So a little bit of context if you're just joining this. Yesterday when I started this inside of Google AI Studio. So that was why I started the landing page inside of Google AI Studio, and I started the application itself inside of Bolt, bolt.new, uh, which with Gemini also, and just showing you my workflow, I guess is the thing, right? So I have bolt.new, and what I did was to go to Gemini and then ask it to like, I did my brainstorming for the app inside of here, right? And then after I did all the brainstorming to come up with like the structure of like the architecture, or more like the data model definitions and all of that, like the database schema and basically the database schema and some of the core logic. Then I generated a prompt, if you would call it that, and then I put that. This is for the application, and then I put that inside of Bolt, which apparently I'm not logged into for. Oh, I am actually logged into it. Yeah, so I put that inside of Bolt, and then Bolt just like generated the bootstrap, right? I could do that inside of uh anti-gravity too, I guess, but I just did that, and that's where we are currently. So that's a little bit of context. So right now what I want to do is to change that landing page to put it inside of the application itself, right? And what I would love to do is, let us see. Uh, yeah, I think that is going to be interesting. I guess is the thing, right? So I guess what I'm going to do is, I have that currently working, and then I want to do npm run dev just to start the development server. Um, oh, Samuel, thank you for watching. I'm just chilling here, just under a lot of pressure. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I guess after now, I'm gonna like review and see how this went. I think that's the ultimate thing. But right now, I'm just chilling. So this is very interesting because I have, uh, yeah, I don't know what to do. I guess let's see if I can add, I can add files. I guess. Okay, I could actually add directory. Can I add not this direct? I'm trying to add like something else. Like a directory that is not inside here. So which I think I can't do. So what I'm gonna do is like do a could open a new window for this and maybe just try to copy it one by one. That is probably the best thing to do right now. I guess. So I have all of these components, which is So that is very interesting. So what I want to do is say, uh, I want to export. Let me just explain my situation to gravity, anti gravity. I want to export this landing page to another. Well, now I know what to do. So what I'm going to do is this. I am going to copy the folder, right, and put it inside of. Uh, so copy this, right, and then put it inside of here. Yeah, that is way better, right? Because the problem was it couldn't access that. So I'm gonna do that, uh, and then I can basically close this, and then I want to import the. So add this folder. No, add a directory. Where are you? Uh, Wait, why can't I see this? Huh. I mean, cause it is showing. Uh, let's see. So I'm trying to do equity. Why can't I find this directory? I think. Uh, okay, so the landing page is in the. Let's see how this works out. Equity, match, landing page folder, and I want to. Uh, right. I want to integrate it into the app, right? So I have the landing page here that I did separately, and I want to integrate it into the um current code base, I guess. So let's see what this is gonna do, because I'm not exactly sure what is going to happen here, but let's see. Let us see. Let us see. What? Okay. What is going on? Okay, I think it's finding that folder. I mean, which is okay. Yeah, so it's able to find it. Actually, I did not have to. I guess I did not have to. Wait, did I have to? Yeah, I guess I did not have to copy it because it's actually doing the search, which is nice. Uh, I guess is the thing, right? So let's see. I'm not sure what it's trying to do. Okay, so I think it's analyzing. It's analyzing all of this, and I'm just gonna wait and see what it comes up with. But yeah, let me check if I have any comments, which I doubt I do. But thank you, my number one fan. Thank you, Samuel. Number one fan. Number one fan is Tactical Kaba, and number two fan is Samuel. So if you're just joining, I'm just working on some side project and doing some vibe coding here. How is the this is what people do when they're alive. How is your weekend going? How is the holiday going? It's so weird, but it's also very funny. Oh, interesting. But it's not streaming to TikTok again. So that is fun. I'm not sure what happened, but it's not streaming to TikTok again. Huh, that is weird. uh something about sending data. Oh, I see. Unable to. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, they just not sure what they were doing initially. But yeah. So I'm hoping this works out as expected. So this is uh doing a bit of it. It's that's landing page. Okay, most of the comments. Okay, that makes sense. That I can get behind. So uh so that's landing page which I can get behind as a component. So that's good. It's adding that to like the stars to global.css, which is nice. And then it has updated this. Okay, updated the landing page to be that. So I think that is. I think that's cool. I think that's doing what something cool. I guess. Let's. I think I can delete this, right? Okay. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it's imported all the code from that, which is very nice. And also just imported the component also. So currently my folder structure is I have the auth, I have the contract, I have the dashboard. Uh, wait, what command is it waiting for? Yeah, I think this is talk. So which I have to deal with somehow. That is stock, and I have no idea why it's stuck. Uh, let me see if that continues to work. Uh, so it's stuck. Not sure why. Uh, I think this is where I had this problem earlier. So this is where I can like cancel first, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. Uh, remove this. Uh, I mean, I guess so. I think this is where if you don't write code, you probably are not sure what to do, right? Because you're like, what do I do now? Because this is hanging, right? And then you go search. But because like, let's say I have experience and I've seen this kind of problems before. I sort of like know that probably what the problem is one of these things, right? So usually I just have to like remove all of this. Not the There's the log file that I need to. It has to do with like something with the cache or all of that. So npm there's a there's this that I need to do just to clear the cache, right? So if you all right, I mean, I guess this is where it's like, if you don't write code, right, or you can you really vibe code if you really don't if you don't understand what you're doing. Like I feel like if you do it often enough, you will sort of like figure it out along the way, I guess is the thing. But uh yeah, which is basically what I'm doing. I've seen this kind of thing before, I guess. And I'm hoping this is going to like fix the problem. So let's see if this fixes the problem. I'm still vibe coding, but some of these things I just know to do them, I guess is the thing, right? Um, so yeah, the four people that are watching, thank you very much for watching and for staying and watching. Yeah, if you're working, if you're working on any side projects, let me know. Drop that in the comment section. That would be nice. And do you vibe code? What do you think about vibe coding? Yeah, what do you think about vibe coding? What do you think about vibe coding? Thank you for joining me as I vibe code on a what's today? Today's a Saturday. On a Saturday, 5 people watching. Yeah, I think the problem with running audits is that I know I should, but sometimes it just breaks things. So, uh, but also I just usually don't like seeing like problems because it seems this has like problems that I need to fix. Yeah. Oh, what am I making? So, that's a very good question. So I'm making this platform that connects founders to talent, but pays equity instead. So that's currently what I'm working on, and yeah, I already have the landing page done. I have the basic application already done also. I'm just trying to build more features on top of it. But what I did initially was to have the landing page separate in a different code base apart from the application itself. But I feel like that's a little bit disjointed. Uh, that's a little bit disjointed. So I'm trying to bring the landing page into that before into the application itself. But while trying to run, it adds some issues. So uh, I just had to like remove the node modules folder, also delete a couple of things, and trying to run dev again. So yeah, so that is ready and working. So let's see if the migration was successful. Yeah, so that's what I'm making. It's mtana. Uh, okay, so because it's logged in, it just goes here directly. But let's say I log out. It's really okay. Voila. Okay, so this is exactly what I want. Okay, so it's working as expected. I just prompted anti-gravity, which is what I currently use now because I have access to Gemini Pro versions, I guess is the thing, right? So that's currently what I'm using. So that worked perfectly, which is doing what I want to do, right? So yeah, so it's a higher top talent for equity. That is what I'm building. How long have I been vibe coding? So I'm a software engineer by trade. Like work as a software engineer at Asana at a tech company, and yeah, so I've been writing code for like 6 7 years. But vibe coding, since it became a thing, I guess that's the way to put it. So since vibe coding became a thing, I've been vibe coding since then. I think for me, it just helps me to like easily work on side projects that I want to work on, right? So yeah, I can just easily work on side projects. If I have any idea, I can usually just like bring it, just quickly like bootstrap the idea and see where that goes, right? So I think the first problem that we see here is that uh, the two nav bars are overlapping, right? So what I want to do is keep the I like the nav bar for the landing page, so I want to keep that. So which is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to say thank you. I was about to say thank you. Who does that when you're chatting with like AI? You're like thank you. I'm still very polite. Very very polite. So the nav bar for the home page, or more like there is a conflict for the nav bars on the home page, right? On the landing page, um, I prefer the, and this is how I vibe code. Like as I'm just thinking about what I'm doing, I just put that into chat. Like I just type what I'm thinking and just write that. Like that's basically how I vibe code. I prefer the nav bar uh, in the landing page, right? So what do I want to do, right? So this is me just putting out my idea. So what I want to do is really like keep the style, the navbar um, for the landing page, right? I want to keep that. That's what I want. But when the user is logged in, right? Uh, show the content that we currently have in the apps navbar. So summarily, keep only one navbar, right? But be dynamic with whether the user is logged in or not, right? I hope this is enough, but let's see what it does. I should say that I like to think that, I mean, I've tried Claude, I've tried Codex, and now I'm using Gemini. I like to think Gemini gets things done the way that I want to do, but I think maybe Corsa has this new update. But I use Corsa at work, but I don't think they do. Like Gemini or Anti Gravity gives me like an implementation plan and also a list of tasks, right? So it gives me an implementation plan of what it's going to do. So I can quickly like, although I set this to always proceed, but you can set it to not always auto proceed, right? So that you can review what it's gonna do, right? And then you can tell it to proceed after that, right? And I think I like this. It also like creates task to do, like it evaluating and then it tells you this is what it's gonna do. So let's see if it really understand on if it's really understood what I wanted it to do. Uh blah blah blah. Let's see. Okay, so I want to modify that. Integrate database authentication. Okay. Show landing page anchor links. Okay. Okay, this is what I want. And then when it's logged in, show this. Okay. I think this sort of like summarizes what I want it to do, right? And yeah, it also has a list of like the task that it's gonna do, which I think it's nice. And that's why I like anti-gravity, right? I think Cursor also does this task thingy. Uh but yeah, so I think it has done that. Let's see, fingers crossed. Okay, so at least off the bat, we see that, like, at least I can see that the but the problem is that it's changed the logo, but that's okay. I can see that it only has like uh one nav bar compared to what we had initially, which was like the overlapping one. And then when I go to sign in, I would want it to go. Ooh, now the style is broken for uh for the sign in page, right? Which is the next thing that I'm gonna do. Now the style is broken for the I can say app pages because I suspect it's all the app pages. Uh but let's say the login page, most likely all the other app pages. I think one thing that I also forget to always do very often is to like commit the changes that I have, because sometimes it just messes things up. But I guess the interesting thing about that is like I could just like use this arrow button to like the breakpoint to like this is where I've never tried this before, so I want to see what this is gonna happen. So let's set up. Apparently they want anti-gravity to be able to like access my browser. I think this is a new thing. So let's see. So that I guess it's so that it can see what is going on. I think that could be very cool. Because if you can see what is going on, then you can be able to like debug whatever the problem is, right? So yeah. Oh, more people are joining, which is which is very shocking because I just woke up and I was like, oh, I'm gonna live stream. Uh but yeah, so that is okay. So it's trying to use this to like evaluate that. Uh I'm not sure where it's going. Okay. Okay. What is it just keeps opening. I'm not sure what is going on. But let's see. I wasn't expecting anybody to join because this was so random. This was like not planned. I'm not sure whether people usually tell people that they are going to um live stream before live streaming, I guess. So this is very shocking, I guess is the thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on this for like some more time and then uh stop after a while, I guess. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Uh, what is going on? I'm not sure what is going on, to be honest. I have no idea what is going on. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on. Why is it? Wait. Why is it trying to do all of this? It's trying to install all my extensions. I'm like, why is it trying to do? What is this? Can you please stop copying that? Okay, I think he was able to figure out what is happening. So, uh, okay, yeah, I think he figured out what the problem was, right? Which is the fact that because now it's integrated the nav bar, the new nav bar, it's unable to like do, uh, it's unable to like get the styles. Which, if I check the code, I could figure out what was happening, I guess. But yeah. Do you vibe code? It's mtana. I'm not sure if it's mtana is still available, but do you vibe code? It's mtana. Um, I'm not sure if it's mtana is still watching. But yeah, do you also vibe code? I should have asked that. And how long have you been vibe coding if you vibe code? Okay. Do you vibe code? It's mtana. Not sure if you're still watching, anyways. But uh it's mtana. Let me see. Oh, I see. Interesting. Uh, yeah, there is a crazy error that is happening. So hopefully it figures out what is wrong with it. And I'm just gonna chill. But yeah, if you're watching, where are you watching from? Who are you even like? I'm not sure what the seven people are, but like, if you're watching, where are you watching from? Thank you for joining. I'm just like trying to work on some side project that I'm working on. I guess I could just show this page while that is uh rendering. So this is the side project that I'm working on, and I'm not sure if I could add another thing, like another, what is the word? Another screen, I guess is the thing. Like, I'm not sure if I could add something else to sort of like keep showing that. Oh, I've seen. I think that's the thing. It's not camera. It's like, is it media, right? Uh, um. Oh, I think this just like clears everything up. No. Mm. Uh, yeah. I'm just gonna keep sharing this since it's. Oh, I see what is happening. So it's. Oh, so okay, 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 okay. So I'm just gonna keep sharing this. Uh, and then yeah. So I'm just gonna keep sharing that. Um, my style is now so freaking broken. Jesus Christ. Uh, so this is where I'm like, geez, I should have. After the import, after like the landing page was imported, I should have done something, right? But I guess I could go here, see some of the changes that were done to sort of like also just start figuring out what is going on here. While it's also trying to repair what is going on, right? Uh, let's see. Fingers crossed. Nope. 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 Still broken. Still broken. Uh, still broken. I mean, it tells me it's fixed it, but it really has not fixed it. So it has not fixed anything. That is now super broken. That is super broken. So next is updated. So that's the only change that I have here, which is okay. Uh, global CSS. Um, MSB, it appears that the dev server is failing to serve this, which is likely due to that you ran earlier or desktop. Oh, jeez. Uh, okay, let's do the recommendation. I guess I knew. I mean, if it was that, I knew that thing breaks a lot of things. But let's do that. Uh, let us remove, I guess, uh, RM, RF, the next and then modules node modules. What else do I want to remove? Package lock.json, right? So I want to remove those, right? I'm not sure if you guys can hear the lo-fi song that is playing under, and I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to even use that, like, you know, copyrights, like intellectual property right and all of those. Uh, but I don't know. Five people are watching me. I don't know who the five people are. You can drop a comment just so that I can know, like, so that I feel like I'm not alone. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. The first thing is I'm just like smashing my head on the table because even the first thing, which is like to just get this, I've not even started adding features. It's even just like getting things to work. Like getting things to work is not even like working, which is sick. But uh, I guess that is what you have when you vibe code. Yeah. What am I coding? So I'm working on this app that allows founders or startup founders to connect to talent. But this is mostly for like if you're just starting your startup and you really don't have a lot of money to pay talent, but you want to offer them equity. I know that people do that, like, because I've tried to start some things too, but like I know that people do that behind the scene. They find friends. The whole goal of this is to also like you can also find co-founders for this, right? So you can paste like you're trying to find a co-founder on this, what you're looking for in the co-founder, and just match with people, right? So currently I have the basic application done, but I add the landing page and the application separate, and I tried to bring them together, but that broke the code, which is what I'm trying to fix now. But some of the things are already done, which is like you can log in, you can post a job, but the styling is currently broken, which is what I'm hoping gets fixed. Fingers crossed. Eh, but I'm not exactly sure what is wrong, to be honest. Okay, okay. So this is hopefully that other. Oh yeah, this is a meme. But yeah, that is. So this is the app, and then I'm just gonna log in. So I think everything is integrated now. This is the email that I have as logged in. So what am I using? I'm using uh, Next.js. I'm also using Supabase for my backend, right? So that's what I'm using for the authentication. Also using that for where's the Supabase? So I'm also using that for right. Also, it shouldn't worry so much about me showing that publishable key because that should be available. I guess I shouldn't be showing emails of people that are signed up. But yeah, so this is what I'm using for like art. And I have my table. So currently what I have is I thought that I had was it is it yeah, so I have the database schema. So you have the applications, you have the milestones. This is like when you give someone equity, you can have different milestones that you can set for that, and then you have the profile, and then you have the jobs, right? So let us log in. Jeez, let us log in. Uh, what is the password? Uh, yeah, this is not my real password for anything. Just so you know, this is just a random thing. So yeah, that logs in, and then this is the talent dashboard, and then uh, you can see. Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm still live. You can see the jobs that you have applied to. If you go to browse jobs, you can see the open jobs, right? All these I built in like 2 hours yesterday, like 3 hours yesterday, right? So you can see the jobs that are also being applied, that you've applied for, and then you can also just go back to your dashboard. Oh wait, you can't see. Okay. Thank you for letting me. Oh geez, something weird just happened. I stopped sharing my screen. Okay. What is happening? Share screen. Share entire screen. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Now you should be able to see. Uh, I think something happened with what I'm using to stream. Uh, I'm just yeah. So I think that should already be showing now. So thank you very much. So 1630. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that very well, but yeah. So I was able to like log in, and then this is the talent view, right? This is a talent profile. You can see the jobs that you have, and it's currently actually available now. Like people can sign up. I've already started sending it to like some founder friends that I have. Although I've not gotten a domain name. Also, I could change the name for this, but this is what I have. Like you can see the jobs that you have. Currently, it's a very simple application where you pitch yourself, right? And then you have the equity that you want. Like it's the founder that sets the equity that they want to give for the job. And I will show the founder side of things, but like, so this is it. You apply and then you can ask for like what equity you want and you can submit the application. One thing that is obvious now is that I think the person has applied for this job, but it's still showing that they can apply again, which I don't want. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be improving on. So this is, but what I was doing initially before was working on uh, the founder part of things, right? So same thing. Right. So same thing. Like I said, I'm using Superbase for my backend, right? So you can on the founder dashboard, you can sort of like see the profiles for the people that have applied, right? The best thing after sliced bread, you can like interview, reject. Uh, I'm not sure if this is functional yet, but like uh let's see, you can also just like view the profile of the person, the talent profile. I should be able to allow people to update their profile, which is also probably something that I'm gonna work on. So I think the first thing now is to just plan what I want to work on, like for the next 30 minutes, I would say, and then start working on that, right? So I think the first thing that I want to work on is let's start with the profile, right? I think the profile is not implemented, so I want to work on the profile so that people can update their profile. And then they can. I know that's not the functionality of the app, but just to get me into the mode because I've been battling with bugs since morning, right? So for next steps, I want to create the profile page, which allows users to update their profiles, right? Yeah, uh, yeah. I think that is all I need to text type in the. That's all I need to type, and fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. While that is going on, I can so I can just keep showing what that is happening. So if you go to browse job, what I do want, which was what I was trying to do yesterday night, is on this page where you have my jobs. This is the jobs that the person has created. I want the user to also be like on this page. You should be able to like the founder to be able to like create more jobs. I guess is the thing, right? But right now, for you to create more jobs, you have to go to like, and this view details is not showing uh for the talent, right? Which I want them to be able to see. But like right now, as a founder, you can have a new job, which is like senior full stack engineer, and have the job roles. Did that just create? I think I might just have typed in something by mistake. Let's see. Okay, so oh, it's refreshed. That was what happened. What is wrong with me? I think I'm getting tired. I'm beginning to speak very wrong grammar. That was what happened. But yeah. I think it refreshed. I was like, what is going on? Uh, so that is still implementing the profile page. Front end engineer, uh, front end engineer, and then you can add like React, uh, TypeScript. By the way, like I said, this is live. If you want to try it, you can go try it. I can share the link if you're interested in trying it. But Node.js, and then you can sort of like uh offer the equity range that you want, I guess. Time based, milestone or time based. I think time based is usually the best for, but I don't know. And then you can set that, and then you can like, okay, so it has to have more characters. Right. Just typing random things to be honest. So, and then post the job. This is a runtime thing. It's not. Yeah, that is a something weird is going on. There's something with the compilation. So let us refresh and see. Uh, Usually for things like, I mean, I guess I might have to like recompile this, but like I just copy that. I don't even think about it and just paste that in because that is just a lot of unnecessary. I don't have time to like be reading that. Let us see. Yeah, let us see what is going on. Hopefully that fixes things, to be honest, because I am just not about that life. Let us see. Does that fix the problem? Please fix the problem. Uh, Something weird is going on. Yeah, deleted the cache forever to fix this. Uh, Stop the current process. Sure. All right, but oh, hello, Flowery. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Hello, thanks for joining. I'm currently struggling with compile errors. Uh, let's see. Okay, yeah. So now it's back. Uh, I think what I did was the profile. So I mean, I have two jobs posted. I think that job actually did go through. The one that I created. So I have the jobs posted, the number of application. That's the date that it was posted, which is very nice. And I can go to profile, which is the one that I just added. Oh, let's go. Nice. Yeah. So it just added the profile. Don't mind the UI. If I really need to push this to something, if I want this project to be like something that I want to like sell to people or something, like I'm gonna have to like get a product designer. I think one thing that I've seen about like vibe coding is that it ends up giving you a very like similar UI to every other application that you're doing, which is like probably not what you want, right? So usually what I do is like get my idea into code, see how that goes, and then try to get a product designer to redesign the UI, right? Or go to Behance or like Dribble or something to get ideas and use that inside of so just also telling you what my flow is. So usually I would go to something like uh uh got it, sure. I will go to like Behance or something, right? Uh because like I said, it just gives you the same UI for everything, right? And then I can do something like web design UI UX just to get inspiration or to like give inspiration for the AI to be like, oh, this is what I'm going for. And then I can sort of like uh maybe say web application UI UX. This is just something I would do later. I'm not going to try to do now because that can break a lot of things. But yeah, like, and then I would just get an idea of like, oh, what are the kind of things that I'm trying to do here? Or usually I also go to Figma, right? Figma is a very good place to go to. Uh, I usually sign in with my Google account. Right? And this is probably a tip that maybe a lot of people don't know. Uh, because if you just ask AI to keep generating for you, to just keep generating the same thing for you, right? It's going to be like very similar. Like you will obviously know an app that was generated by an AI, which probably sometimes you don't want. So if you go to the community part of things, you can search for uh anything maybe related to what you're already doing. So I can be like a jobs um app or something, right? Let me zoom in. Right, and then it gives you like, because designers have done things, like designers have designed things, so it gives you like UI of things that people have done. So this is showing an app. What I need is a web app, right? So you can also just search an app or just a web app. And then you can, if you see something that you like, you can just take a screenshot of that, put it in the chat and be like, oh, update the theme to be something more like this. And usually it ends up doing that, right? But for the sake of that, I'm just going to keep that till now. So I have my profile, I can update all of these. Let's say this is actually the main startup that I'm building, which was what spawned this idea, I guess, because I was looking for someone to work on the product design for that. That one is a maybe that I will work on that like the next time. That one is actually like almost 80% complete, all while vibe coding. So you can check that out. Sign up to be a beta tester. Shout out to Itinerary. And then you can sort of like update the save profile, and your profile is basically saved, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna do one more thing. Let's see. I don't want to verify people. Maybe using. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Like that works for the MVP. You can sign up while I'm working on it. I just started on this yesterday. But yeah, I think that's a very good point. That was one thing that I was discussing with my friend. One easy way we can do like Stripe verification, meaning I don't have to like build that from the scratch. But another thing that I'm trying to add to this is like LinkedIn verification, I guess, like where you connect it to your LinkedIn account, and you can easily just go to like the profile, more of the project at a glance. I want to see more of the project. Yeah, that's a good. But I'm curious what you mean by that. Like, so because if I go into, but I do like all of those inputs. Like, I love those. That I'm not sure who that is, but I mean, you're already my number one fan. So like, the YouTube is already saying you're my number one. So yeah, I do appreciate all of the input. So let's see. It's the same password. I mean, yeah, so I think for we can obviously have like more ways of verifying, I guess is the thing, right? But I think for now it's just like having one way to just not, you just don't go to the profile and do email and email and password, and then you can just start like spamming people. Also for the founder too, uh like we want people that are also verified. We want to also verify founders. We don't want spamming, right? So we want to make that thing unique such that like a unique person can you only have one profile, I guess is the thing. One other thing that I'm thinking of doing is, which like when I was talking to my friend today came up, was like, as currently now you will need to like have two emails to be able to create a talent and a founder account. But what I want us to do is like, I said what I want us to do. I see you're doing it with me. But what I want to do is that from the table here, I want to have like a uh it's gonna be fixed, but it's gonna be one to end relationship between the auth account, auth table, and the profile table, such that you can have at most two profiles, right? So you're saying now the glance me a preview to landing page. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah. You want, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Fair. That is a very good point. I should probably be noting that, but that is a very good point. Yeah, yeah, that is a very good point. Uh, yeah, that is actually a very good point, right? But I guess I should go live more so that I can get very quality ideas like this. Yeah, but what I want to have is like have more, like at least at most two profiles to an alt account, such that you can be able to like switch between the profiles, right? So that's one thing that I want to work on. But right now, let me sort of like finalize uh, what I let me sign in back into the founder. I want to make sure that the founder part of things is looking a little bit solid. Uh, I guess. Uh, maybe is this a good time to allow users to create two profiles so that I don't have to like be logging in and logging out and all of that. I think this is probably a good idea to do that right now because I don't want to have to like be switching, logging in and logging out. So let's do that next. I'm about to say thank you. Is it only me? But like when I'm chatting with you, I'm usually like thank you. Now next step. Next steps is I want an account to be able to have uh, multiple profiles, at most two. Let's write that. Uh, one for talent and one for founder, and they can switch between them, right? One thing to notice that when they sign up, they only get the profile for the one they signed up for, right? But subsequently, uh, they should be able to create. I think this happens. This is like probably in Upwork or something. They should be able to create the alternate profile. And I think it's so very interesting that like just with very little prompt, the AI can sort of like figure out what I'm trying to do, I guess is the thing. So let's see if it figures out what I'm trying to do. I think so that's what I want to do so that I can be able to like switch both sides, I guess is the thing. Yeah, and then it's also it's very interesting because this is also connected to Superbase. Uh it's trying to update the task. Yeah, it's going to like update the schema, the database schema. It has some migrations that is going to check and see what needs to be added to it, and it just sort of like update that. And I think that's very cool, to be honest. Yeah, and I can just like run the thing to run the command to apply the mutate to apply the migrations. But yeah, so it's inspecting, doing all of that. Uh, I think maybe what I should have is uh the idea that you just gave me, so that I don't forget all the features, right? Also, in case I get tired right now, and then I can keep working on it. Let's see. This was already a thing, verification, but let's do social media. I think the reason why I'm postponing this for now is because I need to like create some keys and all of that, and I really don't want to have to worry about that. Verification for account, right? LinkedIn, etc. Right? Uh, ID verification. I think there are like sites that do that. Uh, ID verifications API or something. That's probably what I would do. Uh, yeah, I see this a lot when I try to verify for ID. I mean, these ones are gonna. Let me see. Uh, I mean, you did say Stripe has one. Is the Stripe one played? I'm not sure if you're still watching, but uh oh yeah, for sure. So I mean I do have Asana, but I don't want to because I have some private thing inside of Asana and I'm streaming. That is currently why I'm not currently into that. Like that's why I'm not opening that yet. So I have like very private things because I use this to also like manage some other projects, which has some people's personal details, which I don't want to do. So um, I work at Asana and I have access to like Asana paid version, I guess is the thing. And I use that for like management for the most part. Also for yeah, I do get for to use cheaper models. But I think for now, considering that and actually I'm using like a cheaper model for the most part. Like I'm using Flash, which is like the lower is like doesn't take it's like a cheaper model summarily just to do that. But also because like I have Codex and I have this Gemini one, like usually like it does the work that I want to do, I guess. So when this gets tokens like are done, what's the English? Jeez. When like I've exhausted, that's the word. The tokens, like I just switched like using Codex. And by that time I'm probably already tired. I take a break, and by the time I get back, the tokens have refreshed again. So yeah, let's see. Uh I think I'm supposed to verify functionality, but it has created that. So I know that usually some people don't check, but uh I do like. Oh, I think I should ask you. I'm not sure how to pronounce your username, but ARZO. How long have you been vibe coding? What kind of project do you vibe code on? And yeah, because I think it looks like you have some experience vibe coding, so that is very good. I would like to like learn from some of the things you're saying also. So that's very cool. So usually I like to like do that. Auto not exist. Yeah. Current ID, blah blah blah. Update jobs table. What is this? Okay. Unique constraint for user ID. Sorry, foreign keys. Okay. Profile table. Add the user ID colon. Is that not added before? But sure. Public user ID with current ID, which is alt ID. Okay, that makes sense. Adding foreign general tables, we need to change those to point to the new primary key. But first, let's create a new primary key architecture. Update jobs profile. Okay, we update all of those. Unique constraint for user ID and role. Okay, that makes sense. So I want to update to make that. Okay, that makes sense. I think just a brief look at that seemed to like be doing what I wanted to do, right? So what I would do is go to and do like, hopefully this doesn't break anything, but let's see. But yeah, also are you a founder? Like, what are some of the things that you founded? Like, will you find a platform like this very helpful? I guess is also another question to ask. How long have I been streaming for? I might need to go get some rest. Okay. Let's see. What is going on? This is um I think the terminal is still trying to load for. Okay, now it's loaded. Am I supposed to accept something? Yeah, I think there's a command that I'm supposed to. Jeez, can you not auto scroll? What is going on here? Okay, I think it's just trying to test to make sure that that is working. Yeah, there's like some build error, so I think that's just also trying to fix things. So that is still running. Uh, but I bet I could do npx and apply that. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Thank you for watching. Oh, okay. Cloud code. Okay, nice. Which is uh okay, nice. My current side project, which is an iOS time management app, I use Cloud Code for draft. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so the other app that I'm working on is also like it's I use React Native for the oh jeez, that's a lot of red. That is a lot of red. Jesus Christ on a motorbike. Uh, okay. I mean, I don't have to reason about this to be honest. I'm just gonna copy this when this is all done. I mean, it doesn't have to be done. I can just like error while trying to run. Um, or while trying to run, or trying to push the migration. But yeah, I also use like Gemini for like brainstorming. So I think that was what I started with. That was what I talked about when I just started the stream. So I started using like Gemini for brainstorming. You know, checking some of the edge cases. Uh, so because I have Google Plus, like I pay for Google storage, I have access to the pro versions of Gemini. So usually I just use that, but I also have access to like uh, ChatGPT, and which means I have access to Codex, uh, and I also just use that. I know that Cloud Code is very oh yeah, Cloud Code is very good for coding. At least that's what I've heard of. But I think some of the other uh, other models are also like catching up. I'm not sure what it was the last time that I checked the comparison with all of those things, but uh, yeah. So, jeez, I can't believe that I can talk for this long. But let me check. How long have I been talking? Oh, 1 hour. I'm probably gonna stream for the next 30 minutes and then go get some rest. But yeah, so if you're watching, thank you. This is my first time of streaming, by the way. So if I did anything wrong or if there's anything that I can do better, do drop that in the comment. I'm just usually this is what I would be doing, which is like vibe coding some of the ideas that I have. But yeah, let's see. I usually so multiple fix the initial migration by creating correct. Yeah, let me make sure that it's drop the policy, but I want to make sure that it applied the policy again. Okay, awesome. Cause yeah, I dropped the poly. Okay, awesome. That is good. Let's see. Uh, yeah, I think it's usually just very easy to like use Superbase for your backend. It worked. Cause it gives you like the API to use. So you could use also like if you're like participating in hackathons or something. I usually just recommend for people to use Superbase because it's easy. Sometimes like Firebase used to be the thing that like everybody was using, but like now it's just like easy to use like Superbase and all of that. But I wasn't sure if that uh, implemented the. Okay, I think it did actually implement the switching also into. I might have to restart this thing again. Okay, I have a lot of tabs. I know. I know. I know. Thank you for watching. What are you currently what project are you currently working on? But yeah, I need to probably I'm not sure what is happening, but I'm gonna have to figure that out again. Remove and then install. I mean, yeah, okay, let's do that. But yeah, I'm gonna stream for the next 30 minutes. Yes, I yeah vibe coded the login and the sign up page too. Like, so one thing that I was saying was so let me just take you through all the process again. So when I had the idea, I started brainstorming in Gemini, right? And then after I did all of the brainstorming, like it was a little bit of back and forth. Then I asked Gemini to create an instruction for me, right? Uh, that I can prompt for any AI coding tool, right? So it prompted this for me, right? So I could copy this and put it inside of Claude Code, inside of anything. So I just copied this, and because I had some bolt uh, credits that I paid for at some point in time that I wanted to finish using because it's gonna expire. So I just went into Bolt, right? And I just pasted that inside of here. And Bolt did the whole bootstrap of the application. Like so Bolt basically just did the whole bootstrap, like everything, like with the super base and all of that thing. I mean, this is currently integrated with GitHub, so it's syncing from the changes that I have on GitHub right now. But like it did the initial bootstrap and all of that, and I just pushed it to GitHub, and because because I'm not paying for both, I can only use 300k daily token. So I just continued uh, doing whatever I was doing on Gemini, on like anti gravity, the uh, Google agentic code editor, right? So yeah, so I did all of that, like everything, like all of this I did yesterday in like under 2 hours or something. Like I have a lot of tabs open, but I'm just gonna close this. I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that. Yeah, so this is the other project that I'm working on. So this is a mobile app that I'm working on. I'm really passionate about this. So you can sign up to join the beta tester or get early access to it. It's itinerary.com. Already bought a domain name for that. So I can close this. Um, I need to run dev. Maybe I would do this before I go back to work. Also, this landing page was vibe coded. Google Studio did this landing page, right? So I'm not sure uh, if everybody knows this, but Google also has like something like the boat, which is called like Google AI Studio, right? And you can basically use that to like generate app also. So it's like the boat that I just showed you. You can use that to like generate app also. So I can show you like the gallery of like my app that I did. So it generated that. You can it's like bolt, and then it just generated that, and you can keep testing your ideas here. The thing with a bunch of this is like they only use like React for the most part. But if you want to do something like React Native, because it's a mobile, it's hard to like run React Native on here. So that is a little bit harder to do on all of these things. They can help you with the initial starting, but like you can just continue to like prompt them here and continue to build here. But I like code editor, I guess is the thing. Like I'm just like syncing with GitHub. Jeez, I need to drink water. I have never streamed before in my life. But yeah, so I also use like Google AI Studio. I think that's also something to like check out, and that also just did the landing page. I guess is the thing. Yeah, I hope that answered your question. Hopefully that loads as expected. Um, but yeah, so loading. Uh, what is this? Oh, onboarding screen. Okay. Funny thing is like when I signed up, ooh, interesting. So now it now has founder mode on the this thing, which is very nice. I think that's very cool though. That is very cool. You can set yeah, thank you. So thank you. So idea or MVP, we are building the future. Thank you. Yeah, first time live streaming, so thank you. In the future of travel. Uh LinkedIn username, but yeah, you complete setup. Yeah, okay. That is very off because it keeps taking me back to that. That is something weird. Huh. So this is these are the issues. Complete setup. Let's do that. Oh jeez, I'm not sharing screen. What is going on? I think the thing just stopped sharing by itself after a while. I'm not sure why. Uh, it stopped. I don't know what is going on. Cause I did, or maybe I did. I click it by mistake. Maybe I did click it by mistake. That might be my bad. Complete setup. Yeah. So this keeps breaking, right? So I need to like work on that. And there's no error. So, or maybe let's go to. I have a sense of what is happening. I think after onboarding, uh, let's just accept all. If user blah blah blah. If no user, just push to sign in. Uh, fetch profile. So that is not what I want. On submit founder. Yeah, I should go to dashboard. I'm not sure why it's not going to dashboard. I'm not sure why it's not going to. Okay, so I'm gonna have to update this. Uh, there's after finishing the, or let's say it keeps redirecting to the onboarding screen even after filling the details. I'm not sure what is happening. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for staying through. I have just a couple of more minutes before I need to like get lunch or like just rest my throat. But where are you calling? Where are you joining from? I guess that's a good question. Where are you joining from? I see that like sometimes I get like 8 people and then it goes back to 2 people, 8 people, 2 people. So it's nice to that you're staying around. Oh, I see. Okay, so you figured out what the problem is and it's trying to solve that. Also, I think there's a lag between like when I talk and when. Oh, Germany. Oh, that is very good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining from Germany. I really appreciate you staying to the end or staying till now. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, first time. I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, yeah, I think the beautiful thing about like vibe coding is that it helps you to bring your ideas to life like almost immediately, right? So this idea, like I had like 3 nights ago, I was sleeping in the middle of the night and I was like, yeah, like let me just build something, right? And I think that's like the good thing about some of these things. Like you can just have an idea today and like just start building things. So which is very cool. So it's currently trying to fix the problem that I have, which is uh when I click on like complete setup, it's going back again. But I do like this neat thing that it has here, which is like, yeah, this is very cool though. While it's trying to fix that, uh, yeah, I know that feeling. Like when you're waiting for your for the tokens to reset, I know that feeling. I think usually that's why I have like two. I have anti gravity, and then I have my cursor that is connected to codex, right? So if the tokens get exhausted, I just go to like to cursor and do that. But usually I'm not that persistent to work like long time at a stretch, I guess is the thing. So I like the cool thing that we currently have now, to be honest, which is like, so it has the founder mode, like it has the mode on this, which is very cool. But also it's also just very interesting the things that you can do with vibe coding. Like it would take me, like I said, I'm a software engineer. Like it would take me a long time for me to do something like this. Like not because I don't know it, but okay, now I think this is fixed, right? So this is very fixed. Like it would take me a very long time for me to do this, but right now I have like founder mode, right, which is very cool. And when I go to account, I have like profile setting and dashboard. So if I go to profile settings, I have like the profile, like my profile, and I can create a talent profile. So this is the moment of truth, I guess. I'll wait for this to be done before I try that, because I'm not sure what is going on. But it's very cool that like just with a single prompt, it created the database schema that I needed. Like it knew like exactly what I wanted to do with the database schema. Like it also updated the UI, right? Which is like very cool, right? So it's telling me I'm currently on the and that I can create a talent profile since I don't have a talent profile. So um yeah, so it has fixed this. Uh right. When you have them, please try pushing the migration again from a terminal. Okay, let's push this. Uh just to I think that it might have made some changes to like uh, that. So let's see. Okay. So if I go to account, create talent profile. Okay. Ooh. So talent profile is created. I think what I want to do is to go to my table editor, look at the profiles, and see that I think it has actually created a profile. Like it has created a talent profile for me, which is very cool. Like that is very cool. Like that is very cool. So I'm currently on the talent profile. So I have the talent profile right now, right? And then if I go to dashboard, let's see, and it's telling me this is talent mode also. Wow. So I can actually see like the jobs that I've applied to. So my friend will be happy because he was the one that was asking for this, like the person that signed up. Because he also has a startup that is trying to build. So you should be able to like switch between profile now. And if this is the one thing that I've done today, I feel like I've done a lot. Like I've achieved something very beautiful. Like I can like switch between the profiles, right? And I think that's very cool, right? Yeah. So let me now work on the next set of features, uh, which is the fact that uh yeah, I want to be able to like click okay see, yeah, I think like we do. I'm not sure if this is what you're asking for, but we do have like the company profile here. But I guess what I want to be able to do is like um add a link to so this is like the user, this is the company profile, which makes sense, right? So I want to be able to like add founder itinerary. I'm not sure if there's like a company profile or if I should create should I create a company profile? Like allow people to create company profiles. I'm trying to think what the benefit of that would be, because currently what we have is like you just have like uh your company, right? Founder specific to the company. But it's possible that you have like multiple companies that you're trying to hire for as a founder, right? And I just don't want it to be one. So I think we need to get to the point where we can create company profile and then we can have like multiple things for like the company profile, right? So I'm gonna change this to like planning, I guess. Uh, I'm thinking that a founder can have multiple companies and one to be able to hire and manage for those companies, right? Uh, so okay, okay. Or images. Okay, okay. So images of the landing page. Okay, okay. Yeah, but I think before we get to that, I think this is lagging. So you might already be typing this, right? So yeah, what did you I'm not sure you I don't think you misunderstood, but like let me see what you're thinking about. But what I'm thinking is like they should be able to have multiple profiles, and then because you can have multiple companies, right? So and then you should be able to like I get what you mean by the preview, right? Because you want people to be able to have an idea of the company that you're working on. But I think there should also probably be like a link to the profile. It's just going to open in another page. So I'm not sure if that should affect. Uh, yeah, I think I need to think on more. This is more like this is where I go back to Gemini to like brainstorm. Uh, I'm guessing I can like postpone this feature for now and just keep it like um at yeah, I can postpone this for now. The multi-company thingy. What I really want to be, I really want to try to finish is to make sure that the core functionality of like, uh, you go to, you can like interview, right? Right. So you're currently like interviewing the candidate, right? Uh, Let me see if this flow is done. So you're currently interviewing. Obviously, for this, you might have to like book some session and all of those things. You also probably want to have like an opportunity to like chat with people and all of that, which I will still add on top of that. Let me keep adding some of this multi. I'll use that to like brainstorm on Gemini behind the scene, but multi company uh per founder. I guess that's the thing. Um, uh, Chat about the opportunity, um, able to book calls because just saying I like you have to be able to talk to them, right? So able to book calls from the platform, right? We want you to be able to like book calls from the platform, okay? But let's say you already like that, and then let's say which is like this is the interesting part, like uh yeah, but I need let's go to country because I need yeah, there's really oh what is it happening? Oh, it's this thing trying to like uh so accepted. Uh After this I want to be able to like create a profile. I guess hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I think Superbase also has that. I think Superbase also has real time feature that allows for the chatting. The problem with Firebase is that is it only has like no SQL database. I think does it have SQL? I think it's also just like very easy to like migrate from Superbase to like if this becomes a big thing, I can easily migrate from Superbase to like um AWS or something. But I think there's like pros and cons. I read it at some point in time, but now I usually just like always use that. But like I would check what you said out, which is like what I'm thinking for multiple companies is like say a founder has multiple companies, right? Currently the current way we have things, and let me know if my thinking makes sense, right? Currently uh the way we have things right now is that you only have one company, like the founder of one company. But like it's possible that like as an individual, you're actually working on multiple companies, right? I want to hire separate people for those multiple companies, right? So I'm thinking if you can only just have like one company name, right? And say you're hiring for that, it only shows that one company name, right? I want it to be able to be like you should be able to like have multiple companies. I guess that's the thing. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking. I don't know if that makes sense. So currently the website is uh I can just can I uh let's see if I can drop that in the chat. uh I just discovered that I was using another account to like watch this. uh let's see. Yeah, I can drop the link in the chat. So that's the link. Currently some of the changes are not pushed yet because for example the landing page was separate from I should probably push the changes now so that in case people want to sign up and like play around with it. Um, I am going to go back. I want to undo this change. So I'm going to undo that. Yep. I'm going to undo that. Let's undo that. Let's undo that. Yeah, so I want to undo that. Uh, I think I should push the change at this point in time so that because it's a lot of changes and I don't want to mess things up. It's really a lot of changes. So I'm going to push those changes and then that should be able to allow you to like um register and sign up and like create jobs and all of those things. And I'm about to be done streaming for today, but join me tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Yeah, I should be able to also stream tomorrow. So I'll try to also stream tomorrow. So join me tomorrow if it's. I don't know what time I'm gonna stream, but this is an opportunity to subscribe and get notified. Now I'm sounding like a streamer, but like this is an opportunity to get notified when I stream. But I think what I'm going to finalize today is like um, push some of the changes that I have, and also just like use a couple of minutes to like rethink some of the approach that I'm trying to do. Uh, yeah. That's a legal bind, which is the whole point of this. Like the whole point of this is to make it easy for like founders to like connect to talent, right? And then it has like so when you approve after the interview, you approve. It has that, and then the contract is. I'm not sure if you were here when I was showing the database schema. Um, so it has like contract, and then it has like milestones. So if when you're creating the jobs, the milestones you have is like, oh, um, yeah. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the 1v1.5 feature. Yeah. So which is like if the milestone is like, oh, this equity that I'm giving, because obviously when you hire someone, you're giving them like equity to work for a certain amount of time. It's also like this has stopped sharing. I don't know why. So I need to start sharing again. Jeez. I don't think it's me. Yeah. Okay. I'm also gonna do that. Thank you for that suggestion. I, you're you're already my number one fan. What can I give you as a gift? But I like the interaction. I never expected I was gonna get any interaction. I was just telling my friend that since I vibe code, I'm on a break. It would be nice to like just talk to the camera. I mean, I know that I make content, I know, but it would be nice. So, yeah. So what I'm really thinking is, yeah. So I'm gonna push the changes now. I guess is what I'm saying, and then I'm gonna think I think I was trying to answer your question. Yeah, it has a legal binding, the contract part, right? So it's just a simple legal binding, such that like, and it's also going to be automatic, right? There's an edge function that gets called after like the milestones to be like, oh, now it's like the shares that you give vest over a period of time, right? And if you stop working, then like so you have unlock amount, you have all of those, right? So I want to finalize that part to make sure that that contract is binding, and I think that's the huge part of thing. And then I can get a domain name for that. I'm probably going to change the name because the domain name might not be available. Yeah, so yeah, let me just push the changes now, so that you can try it out if you want to. If you have any suggestions, I'm going to post the video. The problem is I'm not sure if YouTube is recording this that I can repost again. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how this works. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the video after I'm done. So I'm not sure how this works. But yeah, so what I'm trying to do is to push the changes. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to do. Uh, let's commit and push the changes, but also make sure that it's building. Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. I'm about to my throat is jeez, my throat is messed up already. And I need to eat. So thank you. I'm probably gonna stream for until I get back to work. Like so I go back to work like next week ish. So uh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That is a very good point. Yeah. I mean, also Canada. I live in Canada, by the way. I don't know why Canada is not on the list, but I live in Canada. But I guess I get what you mean, anyways. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is also probably going to be rolled out to uh, like US and Canada first, I would say. I know this is me just building it, but like if I'm ever gonna, I think I want to take this serious. So I'm probably just gonna roll it to like US because there are also things you need to worry about in terms of like contract, in terms of laws that apply to different places. I feel like EU laws are very restrictive, so I need to also understand a bunch of those things. So I probably need to get someone to like review some of those things for me. Obviously, I would chat with ChatGPT and all of that, but like it would be nice to like uh yeah yeah but yeah the laws will be binding in like some specific case. I need to check the legal part. This is me just working on like the technical aspect of things for now. What is going on? Why do I have errors? uh, I have no idea what is going on. I really do hope this has not messed up my git thing. uh yeah, thank you very much for joining. Just about to end up now. I'm gonna check if jeez, what is going on. Let me go to my GitHub. This is doing a lot of things. This is doing a lot of things that I'm not confident. Git is very complex, so I don't want it messing things up. That is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I have an idea of what is going on. I forgot to delete this folder, so it's probably copying a but which shouldn't. I think vibe coding. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I should delete that. I should delete that. I should delete that. I should delete that. Thank you for joining, Jefferson. Uh, your name sounds Nigerian. At least the first one. It sounds like a Nigerian name. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. This thing has messed up a lot of things. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna stop and do my git myself. Uh, let's see. Uh, yeah. You. El Efe. Oh, maybe it's actually. Oh, it's actually not Nigerian name. Now that I'm reading it, Efe. Like, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it very well, by the way. So, yeah, it might be. I think I might have butchered that. I might have butchered that. I'm still running in this repository. I need to open by Git. Please make sure all processes are terminated. Yeah, now that I pronounce it, yeah, yeah. I think, yeah. I was reading it as something else. Cuban, that's fun. That is very fun. Make sure all processes. Do you vibe code? Do you vibe code also? What do you think about vibe coding? Make sure all processes are terminated. Right? If it still fails, fraction is oh jeez. Yeah, there's a lock that already exists. So I'm not sure how to fix that. So I'll see what is this? What is jumping? Yeah, thank you for joining, folks. I really do appreciate that. Um, thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, I think that actually did work now. Yeah. everything worked correctly now. So uh, that did work correctly. So which is nice. That did work. I think. I think that worked. Where is Oh, I see. What do you mean AI assisted reading? Like pasting a doc inside of an AI tool and just like reading, like telling that to like summarize that. Then you might, I don't know if you know this, but you probably do since that's something you do. Uh, there's this tool called Notebook LM. Do you know Notebook LM? It's a very nice tool. Uh, so you can like it can summarize docs for you. Another interesting thing is that it can like make docs into like podcast form for you. I need to reshare again because I think it stopped sharing. So now I'm noticing that when this thing stops sharing. But yeah, like so it's called Notebook LM. Um yeah, so you can make like it's also by Google, I guess is the thing. Uh I should have access to this because yeah, in plus. So I think everybody should have access to it, but there are different things that you could do, I guess. Like there are different limits. But basically you can like paste in some document into it and then wait, is there no web app? I thought there was a web app. Huh. And then it just sort of like create like sometimes it can create like a podcast vibe kind of thing for you. Yeah, I think you should try it. I think it's a very cool tool. Like Notebook LM, it's a very cool tool. It is a very cool tool. Like if you have a document or anything, like just paste it into it like can summarize it for you. You can like add sources and all of those things. Like it's the podcast one that I really do like. Anyways, that's the one that I'm like very fascinated by. Let me see if this deployment was successful. I think that's the I think it was. Yeah. So the deployment was successful. uh I can go visit that. uh I can sign in. Okay. Yeah, so this works as expected right now. um you survive uni. I know, right? So I think the last thing that I mean on this topic, what do you think about like students using AI in schools? I think that's the last thing that I'm gonna do. I think this is deployed and I'm just gonna like have some of the features that I want to work on tomorrow and then I will continue tomorrow. But like yeah, thank you very much for joining. But what do you think about like people using um people using AI tools in school? What do you think about that? And that's like I mostly just copy paste a little bit of text, run it on Gemini text or anything. Okay. Yeah, I do that a lot to like just put like some different context into like Gemini and just like ask it to explain. Like I think everybody is like using AI at this point, so I don't know. But yeah, I think there's a lag between this. But what okay, shouldn't at all. Well, anyone to yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay. I'm glad we recognize that. I think it can be very detrimental to like students because the whole point of like coming to school is to like learn, I guess, and then it's just like a quick way to just easy way to learn exactly right. Yeah, I think it's good to like I mean, there are use cases, I guess. For example, say you already read something and you're trying to like get papers, right? For example, say while I was doing my final year project, like using the research version of things, you can just like paste. You're thinking about the topic, you can paste that into it. Uh, exactly, yeah, without cheating themselves. Exactly. So, yeah, so like you can just do that, and then it does the research. It gives you access to a lot of papers, and then you can use that to like go read some of the other things. So I think it could be useful for that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching to the end. I do appreciate that. Like I said, this is my first time. I'm going to try to see how often I can do this. I'm not sure if I can keep up with this, but like, I'm going to. I'm obviously going to stream tomorrow because I'm going to keep working on this project. But yeah, thank you very much. And if you can join tomorrow, you join. If you cannot join, that's okay. But do sign up for that. Like I said, I also have another app. This one I'm also very particular about. This is like 80% complete. Um, if you travel a lot, this is very beneficial for you. This is a problem that you can like get access to, like early access to it. On one of the stream, I'm gonna work on that also and just show you what the app currently looks like. But because it's like a mobile app and I have to run like AI Studio, but yeah, I mean it's joining 2 minutes ago. I think that is still very good to be honest. But yeah, thank you very much. You can subscribe so that you can get notified whenever if you're not subscribed. But thank you very much and bye.